So this business is an ode to my mom. She was my first inspiration, and I love her so much. Thank you, Mom, for giving me the inspiration to start this business.
Here we are again. We're at Sheer Ambrosia Gourmet Desserts, and they are known for that Baklava, another black-owned business we want to shed some light on with these pastries. And everybody loves sweets, so let's see what she has to eat.
My name is Rita and this is Sheer Ambrosia Bakery.
So I had never heard about baklava until you introduced them to us, and I love them. Like, you have the ones with the pecan, and how many different flavors of them do you have?
I have 15 total flavors of baklava. Now, my baklava, yes, I did learn from a Greek family growing up, and I learned how to make this particular flavor here, the traditional honey walnut. However, I consider my baklava to be a fusion of Greek and Southern flavors. My mother was an excellent baker, and she used to make pecan pies. She used to make apple pie and peach cobblers and pear pie, all kinds of different fruits, and she would integrate fruits and other wonderful things from the South into her baking. So my inspiration first came from my mother, and then in high school and college I worked for a Greek family where I learned how to make other Greek desserts, and so I kind of fused the two together and created Sheer Ambrosia.
Wow. I could see the work and the craft that you put into it, and the delicacy that it looks like when you put it up on the stand. How long does it normally take to make something like this?
So a pan of baklava usually takes about 45 minutes from start to finish. I have to chop the nuts, and we always make sure that we go through and make sure we pull out any loose shells that might be in there. So we have to go through the nuts and then chop them, and then we add, each recipe has its own distinct spice complement to the nuts. So for example, this is the pistachio orange cardamom. This is my latest flavor. And so we've paired orange and cardamom spice with the pecan, with the pistachios. And it is just an absolute to die for. Wow. Combination flavor.
You sound like, well, she's selling.
Yeah.
Make me want to bite into whatever right now. So you say you got in here in Salt Lake in
1996.
1996. Mm-hmm. So what do you think about Salt Lake, far as business-wise, since you've been in business here? How has it been for you?
It's been great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this isn't my first venture into entrepreneurship. I owned a travel agency. I had a partner for almost 10 years. We started that business in 1999, and I exited in 2008. And it was a blockbuster business. We did extremely well in that business. Yeah.
Really up in Utah, thriving as well. And if y'all could get a good look at everything that she has prepared on the table, this will go well for caterings and parties.
Absolutely.
So how would they get in touch with you with your social media sites, and as far as ordering these for you to present them at a party or family reunion or anything that
I say the best thing is to just call me. Again, my name is Rita with Sheer Ambrosia Bakery. My phone number is 801-891-6242. You can call or you can text me. You can also place an order online. My website is sheerambrosiabakery.com. We're on our third iteration of our website, and it's ready to go for ordering online.
We appreciate you, and this is a wonderful presentation. I have my eyes on it with the cards.
Yes. So we put 45 layers of phyllo dough in every batch. Mm-hmm. So phyllo dough is the thinnest dough in the world. It's paper thin. It looks like paper. You can almost see through it because it's so thin. So we layer 45 sheets, and we butter each layer. So we lay butter. We do that 45 times, and then we intermittently add our nut and spice blend. And like I said, we have 15 different nut and spice blends depending on the flavor. Southern pecan, of course, we have cinnamon and we have cloves, and then we in the syrup that we pour over top. So after we make the actual baklava, the pan, we bake that in our oven, and while that's baking, we create a honey syrup that has all kinds of delicious flavors incorporated in that. And then when the baklava bakes to a golden brown, we pour that syrup over top, and then we have to let it sit. So there's a pan right behind you that shows what the pan looks like finished. So of course so here we go. So the reason why it's glistening and so beautiful is because of that honey syrup that we pour on top. So I made this last night for today, and so now that it's had a chance to sit and to cool and to set up, I can cut into it to create these beautiful little triangles that you see over here, the finished product. So a lot of work goes into making the real traditional, the real baklava. This is an artisan product. This is old world. This is art, really, more than anything. I mean, it's art that you can eat. It's so delicious and so beautiful. You know, this one here, I used to call, when I put the pecan on top, I would say I was putting the crown on the queen. So these are little queens, and they're ripe and ready for people to order. We make most of everything to order. I will make a few pans for walk-ins, because I hate disappointing people when they come by. So we always have a couple of flavors ready and available every day. But it's best when you place an order ahead of time, especially if you have an event, so that I can gather all the ingredients that I need, and I make it the day before you request to pick it up, or you know, if I'm delivering. So it's all made super fresh to order, especially for you.
Wow, the passion. Yeah. I love it, the passion in the product. And I can relate, because that's how I am about barbecue. I'll sell it to you. Yeah. You sold it.
We also have, and I have a few of them out here, this is my granola. I've been making this granola for many years as well. And for years, because I was running the business out of my house, I couldn't do all the special things that I make because I didn't have enough space. But now that I'm in this brand new commercial kitchen, I've been here for 1.5 years, I started bringing in some of my other amazing recipes that I make, and this just happens to be one of them. I still have friends from Spain, from when I lived in Spain, that come to Salt Lake to go skiing, and I have a friend that comes every single year, and she says, when are you gonna make those crispies? That's what she calls them. She calls my granola los crispies. And so I always make them for her so she can take them back to her family in Spain. And again, I have so many customers since I've rolled it out. I have so many local customers that love it too. So Sheer Ambrosia Granola, I call it Earthy Endeavors, Rita's Amazing Granola. So come get a bag of that too.
And that's Texas in every way. You know, we want to show love and build it and reach out and to the community. So if you have a story and you like to share it, come on down at about. That's one of these right here. And this one is the pecan.
Yep, the Southern pecan.
The Southern pecan.
45 layers of love and goodness over 3 generations of people.
That's good. Real good. The breakfast soup.
Yeah. Southern influence, Greek influence, mixed with my love.